It is cold, okay? And I am not a big fan of the cold. But I am going to paint. And drink something hot because maybe that'll do something. I don't know. It's supposed to rain again, but hopefully not by the time I finish this. I don't want this one. So for me, this is wider, so I really only just need a wider one, which I don't have a lot of paintbrushes, just enough. You did get me. I'm going to actually paint my picture I drew yesterday, but not today because that one's too big and it's too cold for now. But I might have the energy later on. Okay. But we're gonna do it a little wider. And I do have a like a paint thing and all that, but I just going to get that sometimes is too much. Tomorrow and Sunday, ugh. It rained a little bit yesterday, and it looked like it rained today, just from the looks of the road. But yeah. But thank you for always getting on here bothering me. Cause I'm trying to stick to my getting on here every day. Move it inside. Oh no. This is where I don't have to worry about a mess. Now here's the thing about when I'm painting, I use the pencil. I'm gonna have to go back over it with my paint marker, so you'll be able to see it a little better. But yeah, because right now it just looks like a bunch of brown blob, and you can barely see what I actually drew. But yeah, you did. Oh shucks. Did I show you my other painting I'm going to actually cut the paint later on? My Rick and Morty one. I probably showed you my first one, but not this, my next one that I drew yesterday. I can't remember. Or even if I did, I'm going to show it to you again. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. Early? I guess it is early. Early for you because you're normally up at midnight and 4 o'clock in the morning, so it is early for you. Gonna wait on it to dry a little bit. Oh, So it's the back profile of a woman and it has a crown. But I have to let it dry so I can actually do the outline of it, and then you'll be able to see it better. Because I just draw with a pencil. I don't really have a fancy thing to make you be able to see it a little better. So once I finish, you'll see. Oh, okay. I know you saw those. But I drew another one yesterday that I'm going to have to go get. I was going to leave it outside, but it rained, and so that would have been terrible. And of course, when I do these little paintings, I always give them like wild hair colors because I can't have wild hair colors for work. So I live through my paintings in that way. And I shouldn't need too much. And then I'm going to have to let this dry so I can do like the pretty little colors. Well, that's nice. Because normally all you'll hear is just a real country voice. So I appreciate that. But, yeah. And just know I'm not skilled in painting. This is just something I like to do. I had a long week, and so painting and playing The Sims is what gets me through. I would show y'all when I played The Sims, but I don't know how to stream because my computer is broken. But I use my TV. It's a weird setup. Okay, we're gonna go like this because I'm tired of doing it the other way. Because when this dries a little bit more, I'm gonna go back over it with another color to like kind of make it look like highlights, I guess. No. Absolutely not. I don't even think I used to say that. Now I can do. Now y'all, I say y'all all the time, so that one easy. But I don't really say you darn tootin'. I don't really say that one too much. I can't even think of like a real country saying that I say all the time that I know is country, but like I still say it. I can't even think of one. I was talking with somebody about that, like how people talk differently in different places, and I was telling him how when I was in Louisiana, they would say make grocery all the time, and I was so confused. I didn't know what it meant for the longest. But all they meant was they was going grocery shopping. With it being wet out here, it's probably not gonna dry as quickly as I'd like. So I'll just have to play around with it. And I also do have my coffee that has probably gotten cold. Ugh. Okay, say. Okay. don't even feel like I say that one too much. What in tarnation? Like, I don't even say that one. You get on my nerves. But I'm definitely going to have to let it dry so I can do my background. Because I like to do the background as well. Because I put all my paintings on my floor. Hello, hello. I put all my paintings on the floor in my apartment. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I'm just going to get like a bright yellow or actual gold. Or no, bright yellow or deep yellow for my crown. I'm an old person, I feel like, so I don't know what that means. If you want to say whoever that is, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what that means, sweetie. So shout out whoever you want. No, I'm not going to practice it. I already make phone calls for work, and they're like, "Oh, your accent is so cute." No. If I start saying, "What in tarnation?" No. I'll never live it down. And I know this is too much because the crown isn't that big. So I'm going to have to... And this is actually too small. I mean, too big. So I'm going to have to use my really, really tiny one. So hopefully it won't mess it up as much. Because regardless, I'm going to go over it with my paint marker. I'm so bad at my paint marker or whatever. So, yeah. And you just go over it that way. Child, I don't pay these people any attention who get up in the morning just upset about stuff, okay? I've decided that it's drugs, so I just ignore them and let them get it out. But yes, so I'm going to have to let it dry or I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Okay. But I don't know if I want to actually stick with the blue for the hair or if I want to do the scribble. I can probably make that work. But I don't know if I want my scribble to be like another blue or if I want to do like a green or something and just scribble it in there. But right now it's too wet for me to do anything except maybe do my outline. But probably not. It's probably too wet. It's too wet for that. So I'm gonna have to. Think about it. What possesses someone to just wake up in the morning and just bother other people for no good reason? It's drugs. That's what it is. It's quite literally drugs. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's either drugs or the lack of those drugs. And I've worked with people who were on drugs, so I know. So, yeah. It's, you know, because people don't like you telling them that they're depressed or something. No, I'm going to outline all of it so you can see like everything. Um, I use a pencil, and I know probably to draw my stuff I should use something a little darker. Is it raining again? Yes. But anyways, I know I should use something a little darker when I'm drawing, but I don't draw or paint like that. I do it for fun. I do it for my enjoyment. So the most uh what do you call it? The most stuff that I have is just all my, I don't want to mess it up too bad because I got this on my whole, all my paints and my paint markers. And then I have canvases because I love getting canvases. I have these little tiny ones, and then I have like a little larger one. That's normally how it goes. Then, and if you feed into it, that's feeding into their addiction, correct? So I just don't. I feel like the purple will look nice, but I don't know. Ooh, I've never opened this one before. Can you hear the rain? Like, can you hear the rain? I'm probably going to end up. Okay, it'll be okay. Still a little. Alright. It's still a little wet. I should have waited, but oh well. Ugh. That's okay though. It'll probably be better if I wait. Yeah, just a little minute. Just a little minute. But normally I look away and stuff anyway, so yeah. Okay. Probably the only thing I'll definitely be able to do is maybe outline my hair. Or I should be able to. Now I'm going to have to really, really turn away to outline because it's not gonna. So I know it's not dry yet. How about now? Because it's gotten harder. So I feel like you should. I used to have a curtain up there, but they were like, no, you're not supposed to have a curtain. And so that upset me. And I do have a brown marker that I probably could have used, but I'm just going to use the black. Ugh. these are paint markers, so really I could have just colored the picture with the paint markers, but I have paint too, so why not? Okay, kind of, it's still wet from the paint. It, now you talking about the gospel song, right? That's all I can think of. Just rain down on me, let your love fall like raindrops. Yeah, that's a gospel song that I know, but I think you're talking about another song. Cause it is a little R&B song that do that, isn't it? But I'm talking about a gospel song. Cause even for the hair, I could try to outline it with this color. Cause it kind of. All right, I was about to lie. It kind of match it. Okay, maybe not that one. No. I don't know. But you know what? I can just play with it and then attempt it. See if I like it. It's not the same color, but I do kind of like what it does. So we'll see. Please don't let me do it wrong. Now I know you hear the thunder. And is it raining right now? You have a wedding to go to and stuff? Because I don't know what the superstition is for that. I thought it was a good thing. Yeah, I think it'll do. If I would have let it dry, I probably would have got to notice it better. Because I'll probably end up having to go back over it. Per use. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back over it. I'm gonna have to end up going back over. Morning. I'm gonna have to end up going back over it, which sucks. I wonder if I should go back over it. Go over my gold. No. And that's another reason why when I use certain things, I think I'm just gonna always have to outline with black, because especially with my lighter stuff, sometimes I'm gonna have to. But when I go back, I'll be able to paint it a little bit more. Because I do still have a little bit of gold. Oh. Is it an outside wedding? Okay. See, now I want to try to go ahead and do my background, which is sometimes where I mess up at. But I blame the ADHD because I want it to be done. Like, whatever I made, I want it to be done. Oh, shit. Ooh. Now I gotta think about what color. Doing orange would be too much, huh? If I were to do it with orange. Okay, no. Orange or like my lime green. Well, no, what is it? No, this is my lime green. My bright green or whatever. That's Kelly green, whatever that is. Okay. My fingers are flicked, okay? These are my options I think I want to do. I just like putting all type of colors together just to see how they turn out. So I could do the lime green, the Kelly green, or the orange to like do my background. Because I'm probably going to end up having to go back over it with my lighter one. But I don't know. I'm really thinking the lime green will do better. Do what with it? Well, I can't say that because I just looked at it. Because that's what I do. Like I have to look, if I look at a picture, I can do my best to imitate it or whatever. So that's what I do because I don't really have a, oh my goodness, let me draw a cow. Like, that doesn't happen for me. I have to get inspired. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the bright green. But I'm going to see how it looks in this corner here. Well, over here. And I gotta let it touch near the hair so I can know. The delay again. Because I didn't start doing the green. Because orange was my first thought, but that just means I'll have to draw another one. And then just have a bunch of these little curly haired crown ladies in my apartment. Probably getting a little too big now. This is why I said I probably should let it dry first before I started doing my background. But With how close I am, I have to concentrate. Okay. I mean, the only other thing I could do is like do the orange on the other side, but that might be weird. Or do the green at the bottom and do the orange at the top. I don't know. It's not like I'm getting a grade for this, so I really could do whatever I want with it. Yeah, I think. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the. Oop, shoot. Since I've started with the green, I'm gonna just have to go ahead and do it. And if I realized that I would have preferred the other color, which they always say go with your first mind, and my first mind was orange. The veggie dance. Cut it out. What's the little girl? Isn't that Gracie's Corner? Have to. Yeah, orange might have been better, but it's okay. Because I just wasn't sure. Because I can't remember how orange it is. Yeah. Gonna have to go back over my crown, but that's okay. Because truly, I'm just doing this really fast. Because if I was taking my time, I would have painted it first and then let it dry. Then came back and did like the outlines. You and these delays. Cause I did think about that, but I've started the top now, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until it dries. Cause I don't wanna do too much there. So I'm gonna have to wait until it dries. So I can go back over it. It's really the green really isn't that bad. She really is. Yeah, the green isn't that bad. I probably could have went with the orange though. I have a lot of colors in here that I could have picked from. Now that one little piece, it'd be weird. Oh, yeah, that was probably at the beginning because they were trying to figure out what I was doing. I don't really pay attention, honestly. Because I'm just getting started. My main thing is just being consistent with it because I'm terrible at that. I'll always say, oh, I want to do this or I want to try this. Then I don't try it or I don't do it. And I'm just like, dang, I should have did it. Because I've been talking about like getting on YouTube and just being my random self for so long. But I would always just like talk myself out of it. But you know what kept happening? Time. You know, time just kept going. It didn't pause or wait for me to be like, oh, actually, I think I'll give it a shot now. No, that didn't happen. So, this time it was either try it or not. I mean, really. So honestly, I hop on here. Without a rhyme or a reason. Sometimes I say I'm gonna bop bop bop. Sometimes I say I'm gonna get on here and sing and like just do karaoke because I've always wanted to do like go to a karaoke. But I don't know how I'd be able to do that with people. Like if I were to go live. So like maybe I would start a song and then wait for somebody to put the next lyrics in there. But that seems like a lot of work. But it would be something fun and weird that I would try to do. Eek. Okay. I'll have to move it a little closer. Okay. Because I see a little more. I really hope I'm still doing the right color. You said a PG song. Yeah. The first song that came to my head though is like that little troll song. Can you dance, dance, dance? Everybody love that little song. Can't stop the feeling. Just think. I'm telling you. They get the people going. It's something magical. It's in the air, it's in the air, it's in the air. All in my city, up in my home. Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feet. You see, I just thought about it. And now it's stuck. Them Trolls movies really did have some good little songs. Yeah, I just come out here now. They're not used to me coming out here. Oh shoot, I should have asked to bring my other picture. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let it dry. Why'd you say it like that? So oh wait, did I do it in here right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to let it dry. And so hopefully when I let it dry, I'll be able to go in and do the little stuff I was talking about. But I'm about to go grab my Rick and Morty picture that I plan on painting. Now it's a little bigger, and I have more crap I'll have to kind of finesse. But that'll be one that I'll definitely have to pause and actually let it dry because it's bigger. Okay. Like I said, I didn't use something super dark to draw it, so you probably won't be able to see it as well. You probably won't see it until I actually color it. So, oh, that's a little bit better. Now, I had a silky crayon, so I accidentally touched right there and it was on my finger. So, I'm going to have to fix it when I do my background. So, like, I'm going to have to probably use a dark background to get rid of that. So, that's going to be fun to try to figure out. But, yeah. I know I have all the colors to do what I need. But for this one, I'm definitely going to have to take my time with it. This was just something simple. And nothing too major with it. If anything, I just got to do a little more. When I let it dry, go back over my background. That's about it. What was this chat about? Oh. Yeah. So that'll probably do this one tonight, but I don't know if I want to go ahead and start on it because, like I said, I'm going to need to let it dry before I can actually see how it'll look, like my final picture will look with that one. So, and then I'm going to paint it still. So I'm going to say I might use my paint markers, but I'm going to paint it still. Oop. Finished my coffee and painted a picture in 45 minutes. I probably could just get on here and paint then. This sounds like what an adult would do. I can't. I won't remember. But I will at least leave the paints out here. I don't know if sorry. I don't know if I should go in the house and pour this out or just pour it over the balcony. I hope my neighbors don't. Okay. The wind blew it into their yard. But it wasn't anything but water, so that's okay. I said this was going to be my shortest one because it was cold, but I guess I didn't care. So, boom, there it is. I'll have to wait on it to dry so I can actually go through, like right there where it's a little, where you can still see. Okay. So right there where you can still see a little white, I'm gonna have to wait till it dries so I can do more green with it. So, but I want it to dry this time because I think that's where I messed up. I hope they were asleep and they did not see me commit such crime. I hope. Then of course still got my little whipped cream there. So yeah. Hopefully it doesn't rain anymore and I can just let that dry. But thanks for letting me bother you. I should have got off at exactly 45 because now it's 46 and it's gonna bother me, but I've done my duty. I've done great. And you need to go practice those dance moves for the wedding tonight. So, bye-bye. Thanks for letting me bother you. I do have to work on a real goodbye, but I don't have it right now.